Congress submits a no-trust motion in Parliament. The Congress meets the deadline of submitting the motion. No-trust motion has been filed by Congress at 9:20 a.m. A deadline to file the no-trust motion was about 10 a.m. this morning. If the Congress expected that the Speaker would read out the motion in the House today, they had to meet the deadline of 10 a.m. And now the Congress, leading the opposition charge against the central government, has filed its no-trust motion with the Lok Sabha Secretary General's office at 9:20 a.m. this morning. Mosmi Singh is bringing us this breaking piece of information. Mosmi, tell us more about this notice for a no-confidence motion against the central government that has been submitted by Congress's Gaurav Gogoi.
So, Paulami, we have learnt that, Gaurav Gogoi has moved that notice that is actually asking for leave to move the motion of no confidence. Any member who wants to bring in a motion of no confidence first has to ask for the leave from other members to allow him to move that motion of no confidence, and he has to inform the Lok Sabha Secretariat, and thereby, before 10 a.m. that means that it has to be admitted today. And speaking exclusively to Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, he did say that this is not about winning or losing, it is about registering and underlining the point that the government is absolutely evading discussion on the Manipur issue, and this was the only way that the Prime Minister, the opposition could get the Prime Minister to speak.
Okay, so this is the only way that the opposition hopes that the Prime Minister will in fact speak on the Manipur issue inside Parliament. Mosmi, like you said, this isn't possibly about trying to bring down the government, because at the end of the day, it's not about the strength or the majority or the numbers that either side has. This is a perception battle which the opposition hopes to win.
Absolutely, Paulami, the opposition is very clear about it. They know they don't have the numbers, but often the no confidence motion has been used by the opposition to in fact get the government to answer on very pertinent issues. And even in the past, in 2018, the TDP had moved a no confidence motion to highlight the plight of Andhra Pradesh. In fact, Indira Gandhi faced almost 15 no confidence motions. So there you are, a tune of 27 no confidence motions have been used ever since the parliament was constituted. So often it's used as a political tool by the opposition. It will get, you can have a discussion of one day. So 24.5 hours as far as this motion is concerned. So it will also solve the other problem for the opposition, that the government was pressing for a short duration discussion. We've seen in the past that no confidence motions have been stretched all day to almost 24 hours, 24 and a half hours. So there you are. That would in fact serve the purpose and the motive of India parties.
Right. Also, Mosmi, the centre, as far as their position is concerned, we're just, of course, bringing to our viewers this piece of information at the moment that Congress's Gaurav Gogoi has submitted a notice with the Lok Sabha Secretary General's office to move a no-confidence motion against the central government. Now, the process is such that because the Congress, of course, has moved this motion before 10 a.m., if the Speaker is satisfied that the motion is in order, the notice given by Gaurav Gogoi, then he will read it out on the floor of the House. He will seek to see how many members in fact concur with that motion. So he will ask for members who in fact concur with that motion, stand with that motion, to rise in their places. So at least 50 members have to stand up in their places. That, of course, includes the opposition, because this is the opposition India bloc which is moving this no-confidence motion. And if, of course, the Speaker is satisfied, then, of course, he will set out a 10-day deadline. So within a 10-day deadline, he has to allot a time and date for a discussion on that no-trust motion.
Opposition camp is all set to bring no confidence motion today in Parliament, and for more on this, I have with me Congress Party's Lok Sabha Whip, Mr. Manikam Tagore. Mr. Tagore, Congress Party is all set to bring this no confidence motion. What is the objective behind this?
For the past 4 days, in the all-party meeting also, we demanded that Prime Minister should come to Parliament and make a statement of Manipur. He first came to the Parliament and made a statement outside the Parliament to the media people. Then yesterday we made it the same demand to the Honourable Speaker. Prime Minister spoke to the BJP MPs in the Parliamentary Library building, not came to the Parliament. Therefore, we are not left out with any other opportunity now. We have to use the last opportunity what we are having it to force the Prime Minister to come to the Parliament and speak about Manipur.
Many are saying that this is a futile exercise given the fact that numbers are not on your side. Are you also trying to garner support from other political parties which are not part of India Alliance?
No, it is not about numbers. We have 200 plus numbers under this, but we are very clear that it is the arrogance of Mr. Modi and the government which we wanted to break, because they are very clear that they will not come to Parliament. Mr. Modi will not come to Parliament and make a statement on a burning issue in northeastern states, because 3 states it has spread and people are at pain. Houses have been burnt, women are being raped, and the Prime Minister is not ready to make a statement in Parliament. Where in any democracy, this will not happen. But in Indian democracy, Mr. Modi is doing this thing. Therefore, only we are forced to do this thing. We were not having any other opportunity other than to do this thing, because Mr. Modi's arrogance is the main reason.
As per convention and precedents, one must inform the chair before bringing no confidence motion. So, have you informed the chair? And also, who is going to table the no confidence motion in Lok Sabha?
The process is very simple. That one member has to give it to the to the Secretary General, that signed form in a prescribed format, and it has been given by our northeastern leader and the deputy Congress leader in the Lok Sabha, Mr. Gaurav Gogoi, because we had submitted already 9/20 it has been submitted. Therefore, we are very clear in our this thing that we want the Prime Minister to come to Parliament and answer about.
ये 4 मई को होती हैं और गृह मंत्री जी वहाँ पहुँचते हैं 29 मई को, और प्रधानमंत्री जी मौन रहते हैं. इतना भी हौसला नहीं है कि सदन में आके बात रखें, एक स्टेटमेंट दें. और जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट के चीफ जस्टिस टिप्पणी करते हैं तब जाकर मणिपुर की बात करते हैं. वो भी उसके साथ राजस्थान को जोड़ते हैं, उसके साथ किसी और प्रदेश को जोड़ते हैं, ताकि उसकी तुलना जो घटना राजस्थान और बाकी प्रदेशों में हो रही है उसकी तुलना होनी चाहिए. मतलब इतना भी नहीं है कि मणिपुर में जो हुआ है वो तो निर्भय से भी ज्यादा हुआ है, और निर्भय से आज तक हालात तो बदले नहीं. तो जिस सरकार को इतना भी कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है कि सदन में आके अपनी बात रखे, तो आई एंड इंडिया को उस पर कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे हो सकता है?
लेकिन सर अपोजिशन